Alrighty, everybody. Welcome back to our channel here in Elite Raceway. We are here for our Gnosis Division 1 group for round 3 of Japan. I know I did say Kern Dog was going to join in for the comms booth, but I have someone who's just as good, and that is going to be our Gnosis Division 2 driver, leader Lee Bag, in the commentator's booth for the first time, I think, in a long, or even, I think, for the first time at all. Lee Bag, how you doing today?
I am great, and it is so glad to be here up in the com booth, watching
Yep,
the Division One.
yep. Our top people over here with our Gnosis. I do see we already have a couple of drivers currently on a outlap. And what are your thoughts for Japan? Is it an easy track with Gnosis or one of the hardest? What are your thoughts?
Hit or miss, the car can get away from you so easily here. It just seems like your car wants to be on setup, and then the next lap, not so much. It's going to be interesting to see who chooses the higher downforce and who goes with the lower downforce.
Yeah, personally, what would you run, or what would you think is the best?
Medium high, medium low. It's driver's preference.
Mm-hmm.
Driver's preference.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, you're right, you're right. And I do see on the live chat we have Red Panda from Tier 2 saying good evening to both of us, so good evening to you. And that's good because I was just about to check on the stream to make sure you're sharing your voice or if everything was being heard loud and clear, but looks like it is. And so, yeah, we're very excited to have you in the booth and very much looking forward to this group. It is going to be 19 drivers. We do have, unfortunately, I think Alex Cargo did mention last second that he wasn't going to be able to join in. So I do apologize because I know you were kind of expecting a full grid to also participate. But hey, you have the front seat to see every battle.
It is going to be an excellent race as Hovind Raleigh just goes a little wide. Did it invalidate there? No, it doesn't look like the computer.
Ooh, let me get all this up.
No, he's still going as he goes into 130R, R31, whichever it is. The Clexi at its finest, looking tight in the final turn 17 and 18.
Not
Around
bad,
this 5 kilometer,
128.5.
not bad at all, Hovind.
Yep, and
Practice is showing.
Yep. And we do have a couple of our top drivers here in the championship standings. So MK7 Hichu sitting currently in second. I had quite a bit of an unfortunate race last week. I'm not sure if you were aware that his pedals weren't working, I think, and so it did cost him quite a few positions in the race. Typically, I think we usually see him in the podium, but yeah, he was very unfortunate last week. But possibly looking to kind of to gain an advantage this week as he does have Kema, who is ahead of him in the championship standing. So let's see, taking a quick look at those.
That would be a great thing to do as a journalist.
Yeah, both of us, right? Oh boy, so
I myself am off the couch back into journalism, so I did not have much time to prep. That's okay. Little
let's
track stats. Little track stats. We're 5.8 kilometers. That's 3.6 for the Americans. We got 18 corners, 10 to the right, 8 to the left.
Yep, definitely. I think only one DRS zones, which is going to be where we're going to be seeing most likely the majority of the overtakes, as MK7 Hitch puts in a 127.1, so puts himself there in the front row. Let's see,
I would watch out for turn 10 up the hill as well. After the mean turn 8, after the mean right-hander turn 8, up the hill, turn 10 at the hairpin.
Okay. Yeah.
I would go bargain. That's going to be where the top 5 fight is happening.
Okay. We'll keep an eye on that.
If I had to
And
guess.
I know, unfortunately, I know you're watching through my share screen, so if you ever see any gaps closing in during the race, you're more than welcome to yell at me to take a look at those battles.
Absolutely. I will watch for the tenths and the thousands and maybe the hundredths.
Eyes of steel. But looks like we do have a couple of our Gnosis 2 drivers, right? That you raced with before. So our Manson, Escargo, Hoven Rally, DRS Maestro, even Mini Tony himself, last or 2 seasons ago.
Yes. Mike Cooley I've known for quite some time, although I don't think I've ever heard his voice, but I've definitely been around him for several years now. And yeah,
Yeah,
everybody
pretty sure
knows who
he was.
Frozen is.
I think some of us in this group have known each other for a few years, right? Mike Cooley, you, me, anybody else? Actually, no, I think that's it. The
The
Yuppie I've known
Yuppie,
from another
yes.
league.
I
So
have recognized him from
really,
the other, yes.
he's quite popular, the Yuppie. Well, let's see. We do have DRS Manager
And
who is putting in a lap time. So we have.
nice into turn 8 and turn 9, looking very, very tight. Up the hill into turn 10, where I think some overtakes will be happening. Downshifting into second gear, going a little wide there, but still looks pretty tight. On the overtake button, punch it, baby.
Oh, getting a little taste of the grass as well on that right
Yes,
tire.
that'll get the blood flowing, get the heart pumping, get that adrenaline going, slow everything down around, get the good tunnel vision. Still back on the overtake. Going to catch up onto his allowance because right now he's going to only have about 20%. Yep. Purple second. It's going to be a good lap.
Yeah, man. Ooh, that's nice to not lock up there. Those final corners are quite tricky, I think, with no ABS. Well, let's see. Not bad.
That was a good lap.
128.9. That
Still a
was a
good
good
lap.
one, yeah.
And I think he used up more overtake than he wanted because he was
And
playing catch up.
and we do have Fate, who, if I'm not mistaken, he's now racing with a new rig, if I believe it is, or a new wheel. Um, so I do know that he was quite iffy about actually putting in a qualifying lap, and I think he is actually going to put one. He doesn't care, and looks like he is going to put in a 127.7 up to the second row. Really good
I
times
would say
from
he is
these.
nestled right in after first push lap.
Yeah,
27.7.
I think these top six are the usual top six that we expect, right? Moikuli, MK7 Hitch, Frozen, who's like on a whole different level. But we do have Dismal, who's looking to improve on his lap. And it's down on his time. Oof, going a
Making sure he
little
doesn't
bit.
get greedy. He almost did, but he still kept it tight. I think he had one tire on. Up the hill, how's it looking?
Oh, taking a little bit too much of
Grilled.
the inside curve.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. We do have MK7 Hitch on an out lap as Kemma is actually currently putting in a lap as well. So yeah, it's top six, or actually pretty much the grand majority of the drivers looking to improve. And I do see we have yellow flags, but I think that might be a driver down on fuel. But Kemma, who is actually up on 6/10. And from what I
I
saw, I
think
don't think it's going to be any rain today, so I think it's going to be a dry race.
Mini Tony, I think, just started his first out lap, getting out there late with only 7 minutes. And we are yellow, who is spun. Someone has spun in the S's as Mini Tony
Ooh,
goes
it looks
through
like that's
there.
Freed. Yeah, it's Freed on the grass, putting the car, turning the car into a lawnmower. And Kemma actually seems to be still up on his time, looking to put his car in the 127s, I think.
Nice there on turn 17. Getting tight to the thing, up to the fifth. Nice, 27.5.
Yep, and I think Mike Cooley finished his last lap. I think he's on he's on a cooldown lap, so he put himself there in the second, 126.9. So 0.2 away from Frozen there. And is there any driver you have noticed or that stands out to you a little bit in this group? I know they're all good.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's an
Yeah.
unpredictable bunch. I think
Yeah.
anybody, even I mean, all the way every person, all on my team,
Mhm.
I've seen everybody. Uh, Everybody could deserve at least bare minimum top eight, top five on any given day. Here, right now though, uh, I don't even know. I mean, Hovind, look at Hovind Raleigh.
Yeah,
He,
Hovind
he
Raleigh, 128.2.
yeah, and he's is he making pace? I can't see his
I think he's going back into the pit lane.
is he? Okay. Whoa! Almost
Wait, he
clipped
looked.
the wall
Yeah, I was
there.
saying that was quite close.
I don't
Yeah.
know if that was the game lagging. Sorry, folks. Anywho,
Let's see if anybody else is on the laptop. I don't know if you have the share screen on the big screen, just in case. If you know how to
yes,
wind it. Okay, you did. Okay.
yes.
Just want to make sure because I know some people don't know.
Nope. I'm I'm
He's a
looking right
professional.
now.
He's a professional.
Every everything's about a tenth or so, tenth and a half difference, which is very interesting. A 0.15 for a few. For Hovind, Yuppie,
Mhm.
Yersin, Escargot. Look at that 0.115 between Yuppie and
Yeah, funny enough, I think out of all the
Yash.
commentators, you're probably the best
Yeah.
one in terms of math, in calculating all the gaps, all the intervals, all the undercuts. I think.
Well, I build public highways, so I deal with tenths of a
Ah, all
percents and
right.
stuff like that
Uh huh.
all day. And it's nice. So when you say to watch, whoa, nice spin and catch by Kyle.
Wow, keeping it away from the barrier. Wow.
Big time for
Jeez.
the cow. Meow,
Nice as
meow,
a.
meow.
Oh boy, well, yeah, what a catch from Kyle. My goodness. Oh boy.
As a storm of cars are coming out of the pits, it looks like 4 or 5 cars almost coming now. All at once as Fatal just took the fastest first sector. Up, up into turn 10, down in the second, a little wide, but he's going to have really good exit. He did that on purpose. He's punching on the overtake. Pink Red Bull looking great. Turn looking great. Just on the curb. Don't want to go too much. Just a kiss. I can't tell if he's up, but this is a tighty lap. This is
Yep,
very
he
tighty.
should be finishing here. He's up a tenth, almost 2 tenths.
He's burning. He's burning.
I can actually move him up a few positions here. He's not that far back from Kemma. Whee, very close from
Very
Invalid.
tighty though.
Jeez.
Very tighty. Still a good lap here.
Oh, looks like he
Does
lost
not
time.
improve.
Actually
Does
lost
not
time from there.
improve.
Oh, actually, I think we do have Frozen. Oh, it actually looks like he has invalidated there. So I'll take a quick look back at Dismal.
Is that rain?
Yeah, I
Do
was
I see
wondering that
rain?
too. I see
That
a
is
few
rain,
drops, right?
folks. That is rain.
Finally, we get some rain, even if it's for the qualifying session.
Was this predicted? Did anybody know about it?
Nobody mentioned it actually, which is I feel like with this group I don't have a weatherman.
So Tony has yet to put a lap on, and it looks like him and Freed are going to start second, no last.
Yep, Dismal is finishing up here. I take it back. Mini Tony's our weatherman, so he did actually send the screenshot, so it was gonna rain. Oh, he's down on his time.
Now I will say in race trim, it's looking like you are able to run slicks on light rain here.
It's looking.
So,
I don't think anybody's
just for the
losing
ones
anything,
to
right?
know. Nah, I can't tell.
So we do have Kemma, who's currently in 5th, as Frozen is going to retire in the pit lane, most likely satisfied with that provisional pole time, 126.7, which is a heck of a time.
That's just insane.
And I do see live in the live chat, Red Panda asking if you could join us. So unfortunately, I think we had a little bit of a mistake with the lobby host putting 20 drivers on the limit. So it's not gonna unfortunately let anybody else in. I think as we did make room for for lead bag leaving to let Johnson, I think his name is, in. So yeah, unfortunately, yeah, we won't be able to have the full 19 drivers there. As hopefully next week we we actually make the lobby right. Simple little mistakes. But looks like we do have qualifying that's going to be finishing up soon. As I do think that the rain might be affecting the lap times from some of these drivers, as MK7 Hitch doesn't improve either. Oh, okay, Red Panda. If it's not for today, then I'll look back on the live chat and then you can just let me know afterwards if it's not for today.
Hovind
Not
Raleigh
gonna
looks like it's
distract.
going to stand. P8 for the Division 2 man. Showing off, showing up. As it looks like we're having a bunch of retirements. No one will be able to progress as R. Manson really thinks he's still stuck to the ground. Looks like he is up. Is he up?
He is. Oh, I didn't see on this. He is
I'm
going
looking
to
at
be
his
finishing
steering
up
wheel.
sector. He's going to be finishing up in sector 2 in a few, although he does have yellow flags ahead of him. Oof. As the Alpine is going to get out the way there for him. Our Manson, actually, no, he's down by half a second there. So it looks like this is going to be
Okay.
our grid. Which honestly, yeah, very close times from a grand majority of our drivers here. But I think Hovind
Now,
Raleigh has put the benchmark for what to expect on Wednesday with your group.
yes, it is a good time for those that are in the race or not as a viewer that are racing, not today but Wednesday, to see your competition. Yeah, you notice how I said that? Just jumping around.
Yeah,
Jump around.
exactly.
DR, never mind, I'm not going to call him by his real name, but that is not his true.
Who am I? Sure.
I will, no, I'm going to make a full, no, I am. No, he is, no, I am. I'm going to make a fool.
Go,
I'm going
go.
to go
Okay,
down
hold
the
on.
stairs.
Before you do that, do you want to go over the starting grid?
I sure do. As Frozen takes the top, the cream of the crop. 126.7. That is insane. Followed by Mike Cooley, MK7 Hitch is your top three. Followed by Kyle, Kima in fourth and fifth. Fattel and Dismal six and seven. 6-7. Hovind
Oh,
Raleigh.
we're not gonna go over the list. We're not gonna make the
D
list.
D-Tap, the Yuppie, DRS, Yershin, Escargot. Oh, I missed the list. I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good. We'll put it up. I did remind the drivers not to ready up. I'll put it up in a few seconds as we.
We will finish it.
Please,
We will finish it.
Infinite Eater liked your 6-7 joke. All right, there we go. Where'd you stop that? You
All
sure
right,
in
now,
11th?
yeah, you're Sharon in 11th. We got Escargot. We got Joy. Is that Joy
I think
or
that's
John?
Joe. I
Joe?
believe.
I like
Yes.
that. Joe. Yes, Joe. Joo. R. Manson in 14th. Mini Tony not having the best of luck in qualifying, 15th. Savvy in 16th. Jules in 17th. Freed and what do we got there? Efficiency? Efficiency?
Uh, BDD Cincy.
Efficiency.
Just
Something
call him
efficiency.
BDD. Used to sound like a
Biddy,
Star Wars.
biddy,
Uh,
biddy finishes our grid.
I do believe his EA name is something with Cincinnati, so he must be was a Bengals fan.
Oh
The Bengals are
no.
from Cincinnati, right?
Oh no. You shouldn't have said that.
but
We'll be okay, folks. Just having a little technical difficulties here.
but tire strategies. What would you think, in your opinion, is the best tire strategy here?
Unfortunately, the temperature is definitely going to matter. I don't see the tire temperature on the track right now. So if it's like 80, if it's like a nice spring like it's supposed to be, you could get away with one stop, I think.
Hmm.
I do. Especially the more experienced drivers.
Mhm.
Guys like Manny Tony, you'll see probably try a one stop here.
Yeah.
Guys like Escargot, probably DRS even, are all going to try Mike Cooley, depending on how this goes at the beginning.
Mhm.
But, medium, soft. It looks like not. Can I say this out loud? No, I guess I can't. But
Oh well,
anywho,
this you can read if you want. I usually take this down once I've put the ready up, so that way if anybody, some people like to trick us into
no,
thinking,
absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah,
so,
yeah, yeah. No, absolutely. I do it last second all the time.
yeah. So you're definitely
Absolutely.
fine reading this out loud. Anyways, the
Yeah,
drivers have
okay.
the ability to
Yeah,
watch it
Mike
too.
Mike Cooley's he's showing pocket aces right now, which I totally understand. But, I don't know if the softs are the right. It's a lot of fuel.
Hmm.
It's and again, track temperature would matter. But Mike Cooley and MK are showing pocket aces. DRS is showing pocket aces. Very interesting.
Yeah, we'll see
Who is
if they switch it up, and I will give them the ready up soon. I will give you since as I know you since you for years. I know you are going to be the perfect hype man for the start of the race.
Oh, don't do me. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I think you're
Yeah,
gonna
this will be
do
great.
just fine in hyping up all the overtakes, all the action. So I will give it to you. But they do have the ready up. So of course they don't have formation lap on like you guys. Unfortunately, we have had a lot of experiences with glitches with that.
Yeah.
For some reason, only with your groups, only with the divisions. So yeah, it's too late. We start at 9 p.m. and I'm dead tired afterwards. So I'm not looking to restart if there is a glitch.
Totally understandable. I just do miss being able to park my car completely
Hmm.
sideways, pointing at DRS.
Right to the rear. Yeah, let's see. Hopefully the timer is going down. And yes, alrighty. So I'll give you the action. I'll be on board here with MK7 Hitch. Unfortunately, no sound.
Where we at? Where we at? And we are off on MK7 Itch. Into turn one. Real tighty from all three top leaders as Kima's actually going to put the push on. On the inside, there's a little bit of contact. And there's a
Oi!
little bit of a spin. MK6 actually be able to save that. And Fattel moves up into P5. What a start. Kima up 2 positions there. And we are having action everywhere.
Yeah, really good overtake there from Kima. From Kima.
Hovind Raleigh was able to get through the carnage a little bit. He is well up into P7. And looks like he went with the mediums as well.
Oh, let me go for the tire
Yes.
strategies. Yeah, for the mediums.
So Mike Cooley was able to make that move stick as there was contact in the third and fourth position slot into turn one. Very, very, very tight. And it looks like Frozen went for the hards at the last second, showing Pocket Jacks think he's going to catch the house.
Oh yeah, the
At the
only
end there,
driver to start on the hard compounds. Wow. Well, in the
the
top
only
10.
driver, and they are trading places. It looks like Mike Cooley's got a little bit of a lower car. Sparks fly in the rear in the 130 and down into turn 17 or 16, excuse me. Frozen reminding him he is there. Mike Cooley's going to have to get the scoot on.
Yeah, both of them draining the battery too to try.
As
Well,
Joe looks like he's going to make a move as Escargot. Is that 3 wide there on DRS down in? Yes, it is. Yes, it is 2 wide down into turn one.
oh, a little bit of side by side action here as well. Scargo looks like he's gonna back out and let Joe through. I was trying to find where the heck Joe was on the list.
Sorry, I just saw
No, you're
numbers
good. You
getting
know what it is?
closer and closer to each other.
He's a new driver, so I'm not familiar on seeing his name on the list. So I was like, where the heck is he? But looks like we have a little bit of action in the front. Oh, Kemma on the gravel.
I don't know.
Oh
Was that
man,
contact? That might have been contact. I don't know. I did not see it.
it might have been. Although I've seen a couple of drivers lose it there in that section of the track. It looks like it doesn't have any damage though. Oh, but that is gutting for him as up in the front, Dismal looks to be getting the move done on Hovind Rally, so moving up a position up there into 8th. You're good Division 2 boy, Hovind Rally.
Hoban Riley might be playing it real easy on his tires. It seemed like he didn't give him much of a fight there. Maybe it was respect to the different divisions. We will see that play out as Dismal's putting pressure on the hot seat.
Oh, Hoban Riley.
He was poking a nose, letting him know I'm here.
Oh, very sneaky from Hoban Riley.
As we have a position change, MK and Kyle are going at it.
Yep,
As the third position there at the podium looks to be 3 seconds behind the leaders.
yeah, nice gap between Frozen and MK7 Hitch there, I think.
Where you want to start thinking, do I want to play friendly with a rival until the end? See if you can't catch up to them and put pressure on the top two cars. A little bit of a cutthroat action right now, but unfortunately Kyle is in a Ferrari in fourth place, and MK Hitch does not want to help him.
No, as Fate does look like he's closing in on the back of Kyle. Keep an eye a little bit on. We have a little bit of a little train, right, of cars from Yuppie all the way down to.
Oh, again, maybe on DRS. Joe on DRS.
Oh,
No!
yeah, I think that's contact possibly between Kemma and Joe. Right, switching right on time between these two. Jeez. And I think he might have picked up a little bit of damage from his teammate, although looks like no, he didn't. Although the two Williams going at it.
No team orders down at Williams. As they both go deep into turns 16, 17, here comes 18. Gonna have the DRS with Armanson.
Well, it looks like Escargo does pick up a 10-second penalty there for speeding in the pit lane. Maybe it looks like we got a lot of gaps closing in. Probably a frustration pit, although he doesn't retire, so I'm assuming that might have just been maybe a simple mistake. Not exactly sure what may have happened. Possibly may have collected some damage from another driver, just a little mistake there.
Stays to be speculated. They were bunched up in turns 8, 9, and 10 up the hill. Did not see it though. Did not see it. As I'm watching the times, there is a DRS and Yesh and Hoven are side by side right this second as we speak. On board with Hoven as Yesh gets by the Kick Sauber.
Yeah, nicely done from Yashurin. Finally, I was hoping to get these upper these upper views for the cars. Oh, it looks like up ahead we do have Frozen looking to get a move on Moikuli.
Just forgot we gotta fight for the win here. Good golly almighty, Frozen is on the tail end of that Mercedes. As he's
was like a rocket ship.
With the did you see that with Breeze? He literally just nuked him.
Yeah, Frozen's on a whole different level, and the fact that he started on the hard compound, so he's in a really good position here compared to Moikuli. But Moikuli has a pretty good gap ahead of MK7 Hitch. I see we have a lot of gaps closing. I know we have Dismal behind of Yuppie. We also have Hoban Riley behind of Yashurin, Kemma behind of DRS Maestro, so just a couple gaps to keep an eye on. As looks like Yashurin got the move suddenly on Dismal.
Dang.
And on a crazy part of the track too. Jeez.
Yes. As they run up the hill. 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. All look to be in the same thing as we got a yellow flag here.
Yeah, I think that was our Manson in Sector 2. Might have had a little bit of a spin there. Well, looks like we do have our first round of penalties going out. So Kyle picking up the 3-second penalty. Escargo with a 10-second penalty there. So that might hurt them a little bit comparing how close the gaps are as Kemma gets the move done on DRS Maestro. And I do see Fate is right on the back of Kyle as well. So I'll switch over to them as they enter the DRS.
I was just about to say Fate is definitely creeping up into Kyle's fourth position there. Kyle also has the penalty, so that'll be lurking over him as he is going to reach up into him by half a second now. Down to 3/10. He is definitely in attack mode.
Oh, looks like DRS Maestro manages to retake the position there on Kemma. I wonder if Kemma has picked up. I can't even look at the broadcast view over here, trying to see if Kemma has picked up any damage, because I'm surprised he's struggling a little bit here to get past DRS Maestro with the 5-lap old softs. Actually, we'll probably see over here as, yeah, he's missing his left end plate. Yeah, Kemma is missing his left end plate, so that's going to be a struggle there, especially in the first sector.
Avoiding fate and changing fate. Something there. Anywho, as he goes off the curb, staying off the curb, because if not, he would have bottomed out, losing traction, and potentially spinning out, and that could have been catastrophic. As he is putting pressure on him once again, down into turns 17 and 18. You can catch a real good as he.
Jeez.
I hope you're not listening to this feed.
Man, what a catch. Both of them, I think, had a little bit of a wiggle on the exit.
Absolutely, they did.
My God.
Bit of a brown flag and out of turns 18 there.
I will say, Fate mentioned that so it was a Fanatic that he got, a new Fanatic that he bought. So he's trying it out. I think it arrived today, if I'm not mistaken. So he's doing quite well, though, on a new equipment. He's doing quite well.
Lots of settings and fine-tuning you can do to your wheels nowadays. So it takes some time, that is for sure. And it looks like DRS had to pit, but Hescar Go is the first one to pit, but he still has that 10-second. Don't think those 3 laps are going to make a difference today, maybe tomorrow, but I think you're going to start seeing people coming in into the pits in the next 2 or 3 laps.
Yeah, I think
it's going to be a 2-stop.
I think with our tier 1, a few of the medium runners, they took it to lap 9 when they were doing the 1-stop with the mediums, then switching over to the hard compounds to take them all the way. But yeah, I think DRS managed to opting for the 2-stop. He did the same thing in the last 2 races, so I'm actually not surprised he decided for that. Let's see, we do have Dismo right on the back of Yashurin. As he does have the DRS, he does have the battery, with Yashurin looking to defend the inside.
Very nice. Very tight.
And I want to take a quick look at the position changes as this happens. This one's just trying to sniff up for that gap to try going for a move. But yeah, we have a couple position gains. So Yashurin up 4 positions, the Uppy up 3 positions. Highest is BDD up 6 positions. So we have a couple of movements happening. Top 4 remaining the exact same.
He could win the race, and I still wouldn't vote for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just kidding. That's just a little bit of a Bengal rivalry. Love there.
Understood. Fate is closing in on the back of the Ferrari of Kyle, as he might actually just wait for the DRS if he stays this close.
Yeah, he doesn't know what Kyle has on battery, and he's probably thinking about, oh, very tighty, and now he's just gonna rip it. DRS activated, drag reduction system no longer in the new regulations.
Oi, and Fate a little bit wide. It cuts him off right there. Oh, looks like in the back we also had Dismo getting past Yashurin. As I did see yellow flags, I think that may have actually been possibly Joe in sector 3, but I say everybody's been keeping it
Excuse
quite cautious. Everybody's yeah, main overtakes as I think Hope and Rally
me.
taking a
Over
little bit too
Riley.
much there.
Yeah, yep. Just
Jeez.
a little bit of meat off, too much meat off that bone there.
I love your little metaphors. They're the best. Oh man.
It looks like the pack's spreading out, and then not my opinion. So you're having a tire efficiency. Oh, as we have a yellow flag. Somebody and a
Oh, that is the
safety
yellow flag.
car.
That is the
Oh,
Ferrari of
Kyle!
Kyle.
A rear tire? A rear tire.
I wonder if he picked
Oh,
up any.
his.
I wonder if he
Oh,
picked
he's
up any
stuck.
rear wing damage.
He
Other
was
than that, I
stuck.
think he was. I think he was also letting the drivers go through. Oh, we have the top two pick up a 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Wow.
Wow, that is going to hurt
Wow.
and
Folks,
makes this interesting.
we might have ourselves a new. Stay tuned.
Yup, wow, Frozen Emily Cooley picking up the 10-second penalty. And looks like we do have Kyle who's going to retire in the pit lane as we have the grand majority of the drivers pitting, which is reasonable. I think this definitely switches things up a bit. I wonder if this makes it difficult for Frozen, who started on the hard compounds. Now he has to take the mediums 18 laps, is it? 17, 18 laps? Which is going to be quite an ask for those tires.
It is, but then you get to play the mind game with the guy on the hards. You can make him think he can actually go to the end. So Mike Cooley's going to have confidence that he can, whereas maybe he starts pushing too hard, or anybody that, for that matter, that's on the hard tire. And it's a bit of a mind game sometimes, because not always do the mediums, are, I guess, the hards more superior in length for that matter. But interesting to see if Frozen will be able to make this work. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
well,
long ways.
we've seen him do quite impressive things on track, so I wouldn't be surprised if Frozen decided to try taking all the way to the end with those tires. He is a little bit of a tire whisperer.
Well, what will happen is that it looks like Frozen and Mike Cooley own the race here, so they'll be in control. And if Frozen thinks he can at least catch up to what's worth his, positions, or if they're out in front enough to where they have a comfortable pit, Mike Cooley might even join and try to stick with him, because at lap 21, 22, soft tires would make a world of a difference against hard tires, 11, 12 lap old hard tires.
Yeah,
So
oh, looks like
we'll
Frozen
see.
actually decided to pit. Looks like he's gonna try serving the 10-second penalty. Which, you know what? It might have been something. Actually, we'll see we'll see what he does. I'm not even gonna say anything because Frozen knows what he's doing. Majority of the time.
Wow, that changes everything, folks. I really did think them two would scuff it out. That means that was a sincere mistake, probably, by Frozen.
Yeah.
That he is going to eat it now rather than later, because I do think 10 seconds would not affect him nor Mike.
Oh, he comes out behind a BDD. Yeah, he has incredible pace. And look, he switched over to a fresh set of hard compounds. So I think maybe it was.
That was smart. Very
Yeah,
smart.
he might have like quickly switched over to the mediums to try saving those hard compounds instead of like using them up for that lap
Correct.
wasted.
Correct.
But
Very
unfortunately,
smart.
I did see Kyle mention that he did actually pick up rear wing damage. So yeah, he did have to retire from the race because of that. It seems very unfortunate considering he did show quite great pace.
It was looking to be almost 3-4 for the Ferrari for the red car, which would have been great.
Well, hopefully, Division 2 Ferrari team doesn't have that doesn't have that experience.
I'm hoping for Michael Schumacher
Oh man, no, you and El
kind of
Capitan are good,
talent.
great teammates. I will say, are a good team to watch.
Yes, it is good to be here and watching our rival Hoven in P7.
Yeah, you see the
Making notes
potential he
here.
has. Taking notes, yeah. Now you'll know what quality time he'll put. Now you know what race pace he'll put. Alrighty, so we are just waiting for a couple of our drivers to get
We
close
are
to
going to
the
go
grid.
around one more time, so that is going to help. That is going to help all of our drivers. Even BDD there on the mediums.
Yeah, I will say I'm a
Do
little bit surprised that that safety car did come out though. But considering how tricky this track is, especially sector 2 or under the bridge, we've seen many drivers kind of spin out. Yeah, I'm not. It's quite understandable. And so it does look like we're just waiting on Escargot to catch up to the rest of the grid, as I'm pretty sure this is going to be the final lap under the safety car.
It's going to be an interesting finish here.
I wonder if Markuli's gonna just try,
He
like,
absolutely has the the pace to outrun P2 or
he
P3 rather.
he
But
does, he
now
does.
that Frozen has opted for taking his penalty, Frozen will have to fight through,
Mhm.
but it's almost inevitable that he is going to catch.
Yeah,
We'll see.
I also wonder if it's a penalty that they can appeal, because you never know if maybe Moikuli got tapped on the rear. I forgot who. I believe Moikuli was ahead of Frozen entering the pit lane, but yeah, we'll just have to see what happens. But we do have safety car coming in this lap. I'll let you handle the rest.
So Japan, you're really going to want to just get really tricky with it. Mike Cooley's not going to want to let MK Hitch catch a toe down into turn one, sweeping, and it looks like he's just going to go for it right then and there, trying to catch him off guard as we are returning lap 13 of 27 here at ERA Division 1. Everybody going across. There is a little bit of a commotion. What's happening? Somebody pit?
Ooh, looks like we do have DRS Maestro pitting, as BDD making the move on Frozen. Although Frozen trying to defend the inside, and looks like he is going to keep the position.
Very tighty
Oh,
Ferrari. Oh, he has it. The Ferrari, the kick
yeah!
Sauber
What
is
a perfect
into the
view.
wall. That was absolutely perfect by the cameraman.
Jeez.
Might I add that Ferrari looks glued to the track.
He does. Oh, that's so sad for BDD. Wow. Oh man. So he is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he picked up damage there. As I do think we have a couple of drivers closing in the mid pack, as well as Joe's right on the tail of Hoven Rally.
Dismal's going to be making a move on Yuppie, it looks like.
Oh, he is quite close to him. Yep. What if he's gonna try making a move here, or just wait for the straight as.
Everybody on the hard tires all the way down to Jules, now up into P12, by the way.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, he's doing a great job there. And I think you are right with Dismal looking to
Oh,
get the overtake.
he's going to do an Alonso. No, he had a look. Let him know in the mirrors I'm here. As
Wee! The yuppie with the with the lockup.
major lockup.
Unfortunately, Dismal doesn't have the DRS, but it looks like he does have enough battery to go for the attack.
Yuppie, that Haas has a lot of grip. Ooh, as they let Yershin is going to be added to the party here. There's going to be 3 people, and Joe and Hoven not too far behind.
It looks like
And
we have a little bit of
Frozen.
train. We have a bit of a
There's a
train.
bit of a train here.
And I will say Moikuli is doing quite well to maintain that gap, although I do see yellow flags. I think that's BDD there in sector 3. Might have locked up there.
Looks like OG Freed might make a move on Manson in P13.
Oh, actually, I think Jules
Oh, there goes
as well
Jules,
on
yep.
Seo. Yeah, that's the problem with this group. There's battles everywhere. Oh boy, yeah, I think Jules might be the closest one here, although Freed as well.
Kima as well in P9. Oh, there's switchback. Oh, the switchback. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And he makes it stick.
Yeah, nicely done from Manson there to get the position. Although Freed is just sniffing that rear.
Kima having a look again on Joe up into P9 and 8 there. Ooh, the train is getting spread out. Oh, Hoven.
Oh, we have action everywhere. Jeez. I think Dismal on the back of the Yuppie as well. Freed looks like in the back has gotten the move done on our Manson. So
Frozen up into P9. Oh, maybe not. Kima's putting a little bit. Oh, Kima down into P9. Oh, dear.
it's all switching around. Ooh, Dismal with a little bit of a velocity
Very nice
control
catch.
there. Jeez. It looks like Yashurin got overtaken by Joe. As Yashurin possibly going for a switchback. No, looks like he's going to stay right behind of the Williams. Oh, Kella possibly looking to get the overtake.
Side by side. Ooh. Looking really tidy with these fellas. All 4 or 5 of them. Switch back. Frozen. The big dog. Yes, he's saying yes. No, maybe so. Did all he could. Oh, there's a little bit of a contact.
Jeez.
I don't know. There might be talks after that one. We'll see. As Frozen now has DRS blasting by. Up into P9. Or up into P, excuse me.
Yeah, nicely done from Frozen. Of course, incidents might happen. If anything's reported, they just send it to the stewards. They'll handle that. But still some pretty good overtakes there from Frozen. Quite a lot of groups really close together there.
All the way up to Yuppie, I believe in P4 there is a DRS train.
Oh yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, Dismal's right on the back of the Yuppie. And I know Moikuli has the 10-second penalty, and that might actually be enough to keep him, his pace might be enough to keep him still on the podium, as the Yuppie's 10 seconds behind.
Hoven Raleigh trying to make a statement. He could actually be in for a top 5 finish here as Frozen showing his face. He's back.
Yeah, Frozen's making some money moves. Jeez.
Can we get a time from the leader up on the screen?
From the leader?
Yep, there it is.
Yeah, there you go.
As Frozen and Hoven and Frozen. Sounds like a lawyer's group. Go side by side there as we have a little bit of turmoil with Joe. No, Joe. What happened?
Looks like he's gone off track as Kemo was possibly looking for the overtake. But yeah, it looks like with the interval from the leader.
11.5 seconds almost. 11.7 to be exact right now. Frozen to P1. Doesn't look like anybody else is really gaining. And
Frozen actually, yeah, can possibly close that gap. He's
actually Mike Cooley must be listening because there he goes now 12 seconds ahead of Frozen.
Oh, let me put it back for you, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Sorry,
It's
sorry.
totally okay. How about 12.2 seconds? So Mike Coley really putting the foot on, trying to get away from Frozen. Sounds like he might be listening to the feed because he's not really gaining on MK Hitch
Well, looks
as
like
much as there
looks.
is. Who was that? Was that?
I think that was the retirement was from DRS Maestro on the pit lane. The yellow flags, that appears to be BDD who was getting lapped, so I think he was getting out the way of
Oh,
this
okay,
pack of
okay. That's why
drivers
I didn't
showing up.
see. Okay.
Yeah,
Ooh, that was a good view right there. Ooh, that was a good view. The other time. Frozen gonna have to play a really cool, my man.
Rose is a man on a mission, jeez.
Tucked in, he could probably smell what Dismal had for dinner as he's leading into turn one there. Oh, side by side with Dismal and the Yuppie. Is he gonna take it? He's gonna make contact. There is contact as there's a left car. Oh,
My
wow.
goodness, I think that's actually, oh man, that's DRS Maestro's car coming out the pit lane after retiring. Jesus.
Son, I'm gonna tell you something right now. That there had me thinking I was gonna crash. I said, dang, son.
Oh, I think Coben Raleigh might have damage. He does. He's missing his left end plate.
Hmm.
I wonder where he picked that up because I didn't see any contact. I wonder if, I don't think that was from his teammate.
Well, El Capitan, we got our workout out now. He's gonna come with a vengeance. There's just chaos everywhere. I need cameras
There's
up
moves. There are moves
on
happening everywhere.
6, 5, 7, 10, 13, Powerball
Oh,
64.
boy.
Mini Tony, can I say so? Tony is up into P13 after being last place almost the entire race. Up
Yeah,
into
you're absolutely
P13.
right. Yeah, I think that safety
Very,
car
very
really
nice.
helped them out. Coben Raleigh just struggling. BDD picking up a 10-second penalty, I think, for ignoring blue flags.
Ooh, as both kick salvers are, oh no.
Oh man.
Oh! Woo! That was close, folks. We do not condone that kind of behavior.
Yeah, no, looks like he might have gotten a. I think Mini Tony might have gotten an illegal overtake, possibly.
I believe that's what it is, and it looks like
Oh,
confusion from R. Manson. That is not good. It looks like there's going to be a penalty given out to someone shortly here as the Yuppie looking solid still in
yeah.
P6. I had promised. Hove and Raleigh really looking like the numbers. They didn't lie. It'd be interesting to see the track race stats.
Yeah, well, looks like
Uh,
no penalty, so it might have not been a legal overtake. I do wonder what exactly happened. So because I know Hovind Ronley picked up the damage, so he's probably letting all the drivers through, not trying to cause too much chaos. Then BDD getting lapped, so both the kick salvers there, yeah, not their best race.
Very entertaining race, I will say that, as Fate gets a 3-second penalty. That will not help his situation with Dismal. Still able to have some time to track him down. Dismal really putting on a show. He's got to be up a few places, right?
I believe he is up as
3, yep.
Frozen gets up
That's
past
Frozen.
him. Typical Frozen.
Just because it's Frozen doesn't mean it's spoiled. No, I'm just joking. Dismal still having a good race. He could probably still catch Fate.
Probably could. How far was he? I was looking at the interval. Frozen still has quite the gap behind him, way coolly, but between this one can probably pick up a bit of time. Fate does have the penalty, so we still have about 8 laps remaining, including this one. But let's see. Looks like Dismal has been pushed out of
Best Cargo is going to
DRS
be
range.
making the overtake on our Manson, or possibly not. Very close. Almost had him down into turn one.
Yeah, we have a gap between these two. I do see Freed is on the back of Yashurin. And I do want to give a little bit of a shout out to Freed, who's actually up by 8 positions there, so highest so far.
Yes, absolutely. Well deserved because there was a midfield fight
Mm-hmm.
for quite some time, so well earned for Freed and top 10.
Ooh, I think the top two gap is closing. Unfortunately, MK7 Hitch not close enough to get any attack there. Keep an eye on all the
MK
deltas.
MK Hitch have not given enough respect. Having a race of a lifetime, knowing Frozen is behind, knowing he can put the pressure on Mike Cooley now with the 10-second penalty. This is going to be interesting, actually. This is going to be very, very interesting.
Yeah, I'm curious to know if well, actually, once again,
David
yeah.
meets Goliath.
Yeah, and Mike Cooley with the 10-second penalty, so MK7 Hitch looking to possibly get that win. And mathematics, so it would be 7 seconds that Spate would need to have behind Mike Cooley to gain a position.
Correct.
Right? Yeah.
And Frozen will have 1 lap less used on his tires.
Mm-hmm. There you are.
Timo.
See, in the mid pack, we still have a couple of battles going on. So Kemma tailing right on the back of the Yuppie. We also still have Yashurin on the back of Joe. And I think Mini Tony looking to possibly get a move down on the outside.
Mini Tony, you can put in the side-by-side move up into turn 10. I told you, baby. Let's see it.
Nicely done by Mini Tony. Nicely done by the Alpine there. Ooh, as I see, we have yellow flags. Looks like that is a Escargot.
Escargot.
Having to straighten out the car there. As, ooh, we did miss it. MK7 Hitch getting the move done on Moikuli.
Oh, no. We missed that. Sorry, MK.
There's just action everywhere. Yeah, we're good, we're good. And Kemma. Yeah, Kemma on the inside here on the Yuppie. Both of them giving each other just enough space.
Ooh, very nice.
Oh, little bit of contact there, just as you said that.
Little bit of contact. Just
right.
a little bit of contact.
Ooh,
Yuppie having a race that he can think about. Gonna want to forget.
He's got a little bit of a comfortable gap ahead of Joe, so hopefully that doesn't impact him so much to lose another position there, as Joe is under pressure from Yashurin.
Very interesting to think about that. MK and Mike Cooley. MK, I'm just saying. Has Frozen is now only 2.6 seconds behind Fate. And 12 point. I don't know. Will Frozen be able to catch up? He must be.
He might be able to. I'm going to put my bet that he will. Seeing how Frozen's pace is quite up there. Looks like no changes around in the front, although we do have a couple of these drivers freed right on the back of Yashurin. Might be close enough to get a move here.
Bit of a lockup from Freed, but Freed doesn't want to get greedy and trying to take over P9 there. As our Manson picks up a 3-second penalty. So that's going to give Savvy a little bit of a buffer behind him for P12. Freed.
I'm surprised Freed is doing quite well. 13 lap old mediums against Yashurin 13 lap old hard compounds. Freed is doing quite well. I will say, keeping the pace.
Well.
Ooh, and I do see up in the front the gap closing in a little bit between the top two. As I think Frozen is also catching up to Fate, so I'll be keeping an eye on that gap as well.
Mike Cooley getting a little aggressive there. The high-speed lefter. Oh, as MK got a little greedy on the throttle. Gonna have DRS with 40% ERS. Is he gonna go for it? He's gonna look, he's gonna see, he's gonna dive. They're side by side into turn one, still side by side, hands up, wondering what's going on. And Mike Cooley up into P1 with a 10-second penalty.
Oh, meanwhile, Frozen actually got the overtake done on Fate. Closed that gap really quick, I will say. Jeez.
Fate just trying to bring it home. Fate meets Destiny. Destiny meets Fate.
And I will say Frozen has now closed that gap behind him more coolly. So Frozen might be looking to gain another position here towards the end.
It looks like Yuppie's gonna have to settle for 7th, just bring it on home. That's very unfortunate. Very good, hard racing. It'll be a tough one for the stewards.
Yeah, I will say we are almost towards the end of the race. And as you know, we like to try thinking already on 3 Driver of the Day nominees. Who would you say has stand out to you in this race?
That's like asking me my favorite color. If, yeah, it's unfortunate because there's 2 guys that would have my vote that just fell off because of misfortune. Right now, though, we're going to have to see. MK is still saying I'm here. He is not giving up. He's got my vote.
Yeah, he's done quite well.
MK, I'm going to have to say MK is just going to be up there just for the simple fact that he is not letting Mike Cooley or Frozen scare him off. And that there has my vote. Freed, I mean, right now, Freed up into, P10, almost sniffing 9th, even 8th possibly.
And climbing up 8 positions at the moment, the highest at the moment. So he's done a really good job this race. He's put in quite a bit of work. I think I would agree with Freed as well.
And the third person again would determine who wins this race possibly, because all 3 would probably deserve it. Frozen for pitting and getting rid of his 10th. Mike Cooley for having the 10-second and just saying, forget y'all, I'm doing this.
Ooh, looks like Frozen has closed the gap now to less than 10 seconds within that penalty gap from Mike Cooley. Yeah, really
What
great pace
the,
there.
Championship implications?
So let me take a quick look. As you sure going on the inside?
Yeah, sure. It's going to go on the inside, up into turn 10 again. I am loving these turn 10s, you guys. Definitely looks like Joe's going to have the better exit.
Yeah, so looking at the championship, so Kema has a total of 69 points, and K7 Hitch 46 points. So it's a little bit of a gap there of 23 points. I think with how this ends, MK7 Hitch would gain 37 points.
As Kema's going to be making an overtake on Dismal into turn 1.
Yeah, good catch.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah, so we are currently on the penultimate lap, so I think we'll be seeing a lot more action here on these final laps.
Hovind Raleigh down in 15th, still being able to score 1 championship ERA point. Looks like he's going to try to make a move on his compadre. His car Goat there.
Freed retires on the track. Retires on the pit lane, in the pit lane. That's actually gutting. He might have picked up damage. I think there was an incident. But that's honestly really gutting because he would have been our Driver of the Day nominee.
That makes 3 drivers. Boy. That makes 3 drivers. It would be the Yuppie, Freed, and Hovind. Hovind had a phenomenal race. He was almost up there for P5. I'm curious to see the, well, I guess being down that far will change it, but we are on the final lap as Mike Cooley, his 2/10 down, half a car length, looking to make the move down into turn 1. Gonna give MK versus MK. Oh, there's contact! There's contact!
Well, I will say there's been a little bit of tension between these two since Bahrain. Jeez.
Not giving an inch. You couldn't have put a blade of tire between them. As Frozen is 6.5 seconds. If MK can get that heartbeat down and just bring this home, it looks like MK7 is going to take this win here at Suzuka International.
Yeah, Mike Cooley might move down to 3rd as Frozen will take the second place. And I think we have just one close battle in the back as well. So Yashurin right on the back of Joe, who doesn't look like he's going to get a move done yet.
Okay, just trying to bring it home. Just trying to bring it home. No need to even push. Yep, so I definitely have to say it's very MK is going to get my vote just because he was fighting with those three or those
Hmm.
two, and what what implied with it, and I mean just all the guys, everybody, Kima out of nowhere, P5
He
out
did
of
well,
thin
yeah.
air,
He,
out of thin air.
he was a little bit unlucky, I think, on the first start. I think, what was it? He picked up damage or something, but he dropped down
Yeah,
quite a few positions, yeah. Up to
absolutely. Hoven able to come all the way back up into 13th. That'll be good. Some reserve points there.
yeah, I'm curious to know what
Freed,
happened
very
to, yeah.
unfortunate. That is crazy. Mini Tony! Mini Tony has my vote. P11, Mr. Consistency Award.
He's
That
always
just
scoring points. Although hopefully we don't jinx him here on the final corners. He's probably listening like Jesus.
everybody here. I mean, honestly, guys, I know people are going to be reporting and stuff, but if you think about it, they were always in like an S turn. It wasn't like somebody blasted through.
Yeah,
It
it's a
was
tricky.
it was very
The
fine,
S's are so
fine
tricky to
margin.
go alongside. It's
Absolutely.
you're able to do it, but damn, it's a little bit hard. Um,
You almost have to practice that with the same person to be able to do it every time,
hmm hmm
because it's very unforgiving, very unforgiving.
Yeah, but this was a really good
As
race.
MK7 pulls it off, good for him. Well
Yeah,
done.
and I think that's really good points for the championship as well for MK7 Hitch, considering he was only, I think, I said he was like 20ish points behind from
Yep.
Kemma. But Kemma also doing really well to secure some good points, so hopefully maintain that lead. But we'll take a look when we put up those standings afterwards. But yep, there goes MK7 Hitch with the beautiful white Red Bull suit. And would you like to go over the final grid?
So for the winner, MK7 Hitch, Frozen P2, Mike Cooley, Fate, Kima, Dismal, The Yuppie, Joe, Savvy, Yesh. For your top 10, Mini Tony takes P11. R. Manson, 12th. Hoven Raleigh makes it all the way back up into 13th. Escar Goat, 14th. Jules, 15th. BBD Kitty Kitty Cincinnati takes 16th. Very unfortunate for OG Freed and down in the 17th after retiring. DRS Lystro is in 18th, and Kyle, an unfortunate, would have had my vote and my former Ferrari compadre in the 19th. That rounds it out. What a freaking race!
Yeah, no, really good. I am actually looking forward to next week, which is Brazil. Oh man, I love that track. I feel like it always brings some good action. Although turn one always gives me a little bit of a heart attack. But honestly, a really great race. Big thanks to you for joining in on the comms booth. I'm pretty sure the guys loved it.
A lot of fun.
Yep,
A
and big
lot of fun.
congratulations. Yeah, big congratulations to all the podium runners, and big thanks to our viewers who watch. Make sure you give us a like and subscribe. And next week we might have Leader Leebag if he's available, or Kern Dog, whichever one is available if you guys are interested. We do like the extra voice on the chat, especially I'm pretty sure people are tired of always listening to me. So so yeah, so no, yeah, big thanks to you, Leader Leebag, and we're absolutely looking forward to seeing your race on Wednesday night, which is a Gnosis Division 2 group
It's
that
gonna
follows this
be a
group.
rally. It,
I am I that group is amazing. So I am honestly looking forward to this. It's just as good as this one, but I think, a little bit more probably more relaxed in that group. But yeah, it should be a really good race. But yeah, any last words from you, Leader Leebag, or you're good?
nah, that was
You good?
awesome. Congrats to MK and everybody. to who finished.
Oh, perfect. So yeah, everybody, thank you for watching. Make sure you give us a like and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on the Wednesday race with our Gnosis Division 2 group. Have a good night, good evening, good morning, wherever you're watching from, and we'll catch you guys on the next race.